Hey, welcome back, everybody. My name is Todd Ronan from at Reality Forecast on YouTube, and Liz sprung this one on me, so I apologize for not being too up to date on it. But apparently, there's a Long Island serial killer. I don't know anything about this guy, Liz, but he looks like not a very friendly fellow. And I wonder if we could pull in his consciousness and maybe some of his relations. What would you like to do with this fella here?
Well, nothing, nothing on the physical level. Creepy is all I can say. Look at the state of that face. Okay, I've actually, I will apologize. I need to remain as blind as possible to the information. Those are the rules of remote viewing. So before everybody starts commenting in the comment field, you guys don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
That's how we roll. Okay, that's how we keep the information pure. I know there's going to be people listening to this video that are absolutely obsessed with this case. They haven't taken their eyes off of it and they think they know everything about it, or certainly whatever the media is telling them. But anyway, so here we are. This guy, Rex, he is the suspected serial killer, and I am going to mind probe him. Apparently there was 10 bodies found on Gilgo Beach that they know of right now. And we want to figure this out. So what would you like to know, Ronan? Where do we start?
Are you responsible for those 10 bodies that were found so far?
Responsible for those 10 bodies that were found so far? No, he didn't do all of those.
Are you responsible for any of them?
Several.
What is your motivation in killing people?
They insulted me.
So it was a pride issue.
Yes. Wow.
When
Okay.
I don't know, did you have malicious and homicidal tendencies to do evil as a young child?
Did you have any traits as a young child? Yes, he harmed animals. That's very typical.
You see this a lot.
Yeah. And you know what? I actually got in a CTT session where I did a CTT session for somebody that had harmed animals in a previous life, like way back, which the session was very disturbing to him and me. But it was the reason they harm animals is because they're so numb on the inside. As a child, you're trying to reconnect with your feelings. Therefore, you think that by harming an animal, it's going to reconnect you to some sort of empathy or sadness or hurt or pain associated with harming an animal. But then when they find out that it doesn't, then they have to do more and more and more. So they're completely shut off from feelings of, I would say, white light feelings of empathy.
So this ogre guy, has he committed more murders than have been found out about?
Several, yes. Are they all buried at Gilgo Beach or Gilgo around that same area? Most of them are buried there. Are they buried at other places on Long Island? Yes, there's 2 more that are buried somewhere else on Long Island. Can you, where your hand is, can you bring that up, please?
Let's see if we can look at that. It's the sun. So I don't know what else is going to come up when we click on the sun, but this here, where's the map? If we can find a map, I don't know where the map went. See, that's what's wrong with the sun. You look for something, it disappears. We'll look at that and
okay,
smaller.
we'll just look at this here. Thank you. So what do you mean they insulted you? I like women, he says. Okay, but you also murdered women. They made fun of me. Okay. How did they make fun of you? They hurt my feelings. Okay. So are you talking about an ego perspective? He has a very large ego. Okay. When I tap into him, this ego is massive. Are you talking about in a sexual way? Because these were mostly call girls, Ronan. Are you talking about in a sexual way? Yes, they made fun of my sexual performance. Okay, how did they make fun of your sexual performance? They set me up to fail. What do you mean by they set you up to fail? Are you having problems with sexually? Are you having problems? Yes, he has major sexual problems. Okay. Now, what are your problems that you're experiencing sexually? Like, what is it? Is it a deformity? No. Is it like, I hate to be graphic here, is it like the color, the shape, the size?
Oy vey.
Sorry, Roden. Is it the color, shape, size? No, it's performance related.
Is it that because you're gravity challenged as a large individual?
Is it because you're gravity challenged as a large individual? No, no. It's something to do. Oh my God. I can't even believe I'm going to put this out here with the ejaculation process. Okay. There's something there that doesn't work and it's defective. So what happens when, you know, how do they make fun of you? They laugh at me. And, but surely, because you're a repeat customer. Yes, that's right. Okay. And as far as I know, you used, you know, sex workers a lot, all the time. Okay. So what about, I mean, were some of these girls that were murdered, were you a repeat customer? Yeah, all of them, he was a repeat customer. So not one of them you had not seen before. That's correct. Okay.
There is an unidentified Asian male on the list. Is he also a customer of the unidentified Asian male, or is that one he doesn't take responsibility for?
Were you responsible for the unidentified Asian male? No, that's nothing to do with him. There was also an unidentified female and her daughter, her toddler daughter. Were you responsible for the death of a toddler? No. Were you responsible for the death of the mother of the toddler? Yes. Okay. What happened to the toddler? I'm not going to put that out there because that's disturbing. I'll just get shut down off YouTube. We'll talk about it on the Discord. I'm not putting that out there. So the mother of the toddler that was found, was she a sex worker? Yes. And had you visited her before? Yes, multiple times. So did she always have her toddler with her? Most of the time. Would the toddler witness the sex acts? No. Where would you pick her up? Where would you see her? At her house. So he would visit them at their places of residence where they hotel, sometimes in a hotel. Why are you obsessed with going to sex workers? Because I want to see their reaction to me. So this is very psychological, Ronan. Were you addicted to porn? All the time. He watched porn all the time. Would you consider yourself a porn addict? Absolutely, he says. I love porn.
Does he have remorse for the killings?
Do you consider yourself a sex addict? Yes, absolutely. Do you have remorse for the killings? No, they injured me.
I just can't understand this mind. It's so twisted and garbled.
Me neither. How do you feel now that you are in jail? He's glad it's over. He's glad it's over. Why did you plead not guilty? Because I have to save my ego. Are you worried about your wife? Very worried. And do you think your wife knew that you were living this double life? No, she had no idea. What about your children? No, they had no idea. Nobody knew this about him. No one. Did you ever keep these women in your home? No, he did not bring them to the home as far as I know, these women that were found. Now, there was an allegation that came out. Somebody wanted me to check Ronan. A couple of weeks ago, before he was caught, he was hanging around this local park, and apparently he popped out of the woods out of nowhere and started harassing this female on a bike. Did you do that? Yeah, that was me. Okay. Did you frequently hang around parks, bike paths, and other places in the woods looking for unsuspecting like female joggers? That's his MO. He just said to me, "That's my MO." So, are there more females or more people that are missing? Yes. So this right here that we've got from Gilgo Beach, there's a lot more to this. Are there any in the city itself in Manhattan? Yes. So I feel like he put somebody in a dumpster. Okay. And how long ago was that? Several years ago. Did you do that again? I feel like he has put a couple of people in a dumpster. I don't know what to say. I mean, psychologically, he obviously is extremely twisted because of this malfunction, this sexual malfunction. And when they make fun of him, that's when he takes action. Did you ever go there with the intention to kill? Sometimes. But did you ever not follow through with it? Yes. So every time he visited a sex worker, the intention or part of the intention was, if she insults me, if she hurts my feelings, I'm going to kill her.
Did you contract to do this and be a serial killer before you came down to the earth plane?
Did you contract to do this before you became a serial killer? Yes, that's in the soul contract. Yes, but now I've gone beyond his conscious mind. The subconscious to ask that. I had to go to the soul for that one.
Have you contracted as a killer in other lifetimes? Have you been a serial killer in other lifetimes?
Multiple lifetimes. Was it always against women? No, sometimes it was against men.
Why can't you learn the lesson of not murdering people in the soul afterlife? Isn't there a remedial don't kill people class?
Yeah, really. Why can't you learn the soul lesson to not? It's who I am. It's who his soul is. His soul learns a lot from this. I mean, look, we're not gonna rose tint this, right? But on the soul level, there's obviously some reason to do this, to make these contracts. And I'm saying, okay, what was it? What was the re-triggering event or events that came to have you in this lifetime end up being a serial killer? Like, he was made fun of. He was made fun of sexually in multiple ways. So this is about him being bullied. This is about him being made fun of, someone hurting his feelings. I feel like his mother would insult him all the time. Did your mother insult you sexually? No, I don't know. He's not really going there, but I'm getting like, this is about constant put down, constant bullying. Were you molested as a child? Several times. Okay. And who did that to you? His mother. Well, there you go. What can I say?
I got to go buy a truckload of sage and burn it now. So
yeah, this is, yeah. I mean, look, crime is interesting. And, I used to work for the police, Ronan. I love the crime stuff. I love court TV. I love all of this. But it's really hard. See, I'm not going to say I don't have any empathy, because I do, but from all those years of being a dispatcher, I'm just used to hearing stuff like this, right? So it sort of emotionally numbs you. And you have a job to do, so therefore you have to get the information. Somebody's got to do it. So that's why it doesn't really affect me too badly in interacting with remotely interacting with someone like this. If I saw this guy in a dark alleyway, you better believe Liz is running 100 miles per hour as fast as she can in the other direction. I mean, this is creep factor mega.
Let's
Here.
hope that remediation is swift and quick on this side and the other side. Thanks so much, Liz.
Wow. And again, sorry if we didn't cover every single aspect and every single question that everybody else has out there. If you put some interesting questions in the comments, we may pick them up and revisit it. But this is what we're getting. So yeah, there's a lot more of this to come. I think he's going to be identified as a rape suspect as well, or somebody who tried to rape other people. And I think that's going to come out in the following days.
See y'all next time.
Yeah.